Hi. Captain's log, number 2, start date 11/26. Is this how this works? November 26, 2021. I don't know. It's November 26th, 2021. It's 1 a.m. I recently bought some new old stock VHS-C tapes, and they don't work. I don't think. I don't know. I just put in one of these, and I put it into my VHS camera because I was going to record one of these thingies, and it didn't work. I don't know. Maybe it worked as the footage went. I only recorded 15 seconds. It worked as it went on, but it was missing the upper, maybe eighth of the screen of information, and it was kind of scary. So it only captured from the neck down. It was some headless monstrosity. It's kind of scary. These blinds are let me address this issue. It's a little better. Don't want to see any ghouls coming out of there. But if you see anything and I'm gone, you know what happened. For the average person, these past 24 hours or so were spent in Thanksgiving celebration. Not for me. I'm Mexican, so in a way on the losing team. But yeah, today was a really bad day, I think, or something like that. I don't know. Lately I've been really depressed, for a while. I don't know. And I slept quite literally almost the whole day. I woke up at 11 and I ate breakfast, and I slept maybe 2 or 3 hours after that. And then I told my mom I was going to do homework, but really I just left the lights on my room and turned on some music and slept another 2 or 3 hours. And then I woke up and I ate and went to the store, and I went back home and I slept for, 2 or 3 hours. And I'm basically only recently up. I don't know, things are hard lately. Things feel a little hopeless, I guess. I was reading this article today written by a mother talking about her daughter's suicide. Her daughter was the same age as me. Her daughter was 19 years old. And she was sort of talking about how she regrets that she couldn't see the signs, a regret I assume anybody who's close to somebody who's committed suicide has. And something she noted was that her daughter stopped sort of caring about responsibilities and deadlines and the like. I'm going to take this off, it's kind of warm. And I relate to that. I don't know. I feel like I was doing so good for a while there, in school, and now I'm kind of just slumping again. And I don't know. Lately, I'm struggling with something that feels really juvenile, which is feeling or rather knowing that nothing matters, but then I guess not feeling the motive to do things anyways. I guess when I was happier, or at least when I could put on a braver face, I always made fun of or sort of scoffed at people who, and perhaps maybe as a coping mechanism or something, but I always sort of dismissed people who could sort of, who looked at the very basic truth that nothing in life means anything inherently, and that, our existences have no meaning. And are discouraged by that, or don't continue fighting anyways, or don't continue their life anyways. But I don't know, slowly I feel like I'm I guess in that again. I don't know if I ever was fully, but it's not so much that, I don't know, I guess I don't see the meaning in anything right now, or for some reason. Nothing really feels fruitful, and I feel really paralyzed. I feel like I can't really do the things that I loved, much less do the things that I have to do. And it's a terrible feeling, like I can't, I don't know, there's a few days before finals, there's a few days for me to redeem, before for me to, I can redeem myself in a few days. But I guess it feels so discouraging to be, to struggle so much, I guess. I have knocked off my envy, I don't really care that there are people in the world that to whom happiness comes easier to them anymore. I'm happy that that's the case for them. And I guess it's maybe because I just don't feel too tethered to this world anymore. I feel like I'm not long for it. I don't know. I guess I'm looking, and I don't know if I'm looking forward to it, but death is something I think a lot about lately. So yeah, but that's where my mind's at. And like I said, I'm really struggling to see, I guess, what exactly the point is of sort of doing things, I guess, The only thing I can convince myself is really worth doing, or is right, is acting out of kindness and sort of obligation to the ones that I love. And so, in that way, maybe I can talk myself out of, getting to death earlier, killing myself, because I know that would be a great burden and a great hurt to anybody that loves me. But then, I don't know, the 70, 80 years ahead of me. My grandpa lived till he was 98. All that time ahead of me seems really daunting. Really daunting, honestly. And I don't know. I gotta go work tomorrow. I gotta work at 11 to 4, and then I'm going to a fair with a coworker. Somebody I've had sort of vague romantic feelings for, but I worry if that's just because maybe they remind me about the good things about my ex-girlfriend. And something I'm living with too is I don't know, I guess realizing that I'm the victim of manipulation and gaslighting and general bad behavior from my last relationship, and it's really hard to wake up from that, because now it feels like, I guess, the past year of my life and everything that I felt was a lie, or at least not what I thought it was. And I keep on lamenting that I guess I did all these things or felt all these things for that person, and that now the idea of giving that amount of myself to somebody else seems like a lot. So I don't know, maybe it's just a hard day or a hard time. I'm finding myself feeling how I felt maybe when I was 12 and I moved here, which I forgot what that felt like. But I can't even do my homework or anything. I can't even remember having homework when I was 12. Maybe that's just because I did it. I don't know. But I'll be getting out of here soon, one way or the other. I don't think I'm welcome in my home much longer. My stepdad resents me greatly. I think he hates the fact that he has to provide for somebody that's not his. And seeing some signs of a bad relationship between him and my mother. So I think I gotta be out of here soon. Something I was talking about with my friend Noah and Liliana. You know, we're all people who are struggling. But I just worry that if I go, that life will be over for me, I guess, somehow. And I don't know why I worry about that. Because I think about ending it anyway. But I guess it's my ego. And to me, I guess there's just something sad about dying with other sad people in a sad place, I guess. I don't mean to be another tragedy in my lineage of tragedies. I don't want to mark my family name with misfortune. But you know, right? Like, I always think about that. Some families that just aren't happy, just constantly marked by misfortune, never reach any prominence or any happiness, no stability, never reach that sort of American petty bourgeois sort of comfort or happiness or decadence, but just sort of die in a sort of tragic obscurity. And I always feel such great sympathy for them, or such sadness for them. And it's always like from like a point of like, again, this sort of narcissism where I'm like, it must be so horrible to be in that low position and never get out of it into something more respectable or more beautifully tragic, I guess. But I guess I'm maybe one of those less glamorous tragedies of the ethnic and middle class and introverted and not very excited type. But I am trying to relinquish my ego anyway, you know. But I'm not sure. I'm sorry, I can't reach any conclusion at the end of this video. I wonder how I'll feel tomorrow at work or after the fair. The fair is so expensive. In North Carolina it was $12, and you got to write everything. Here it's $10 to get in, and $30 for an all-ride pass. Yeah, what the fuck is up with that? I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. But I feel like either I'm not long for this world, or I don't know. That's it. That's all I feel right now. I stay here and die here, or I go somewhere else and die somewhere else. In case anybody who knows me is watching this, although hopefully you haven't gotten this far. It's 15 minutes long by now. Don't worry about me. I'm probably not. I don't know. I slept all day and it's 1 a.m. I'm sure this is nothing to worry about. I'll be okay. Maybe. I don't know. I'm sorry. Just don't worry about me. But it scares me that I struggle so much with making music now. But no, that's all I have to say. So till tomorrow, and I'll report back. So long.